So there we are. Life again. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to see who's dropping in today. Can't wait to have a little chat with you. Gerion! Hello, Gerion! That's amazing. Long time no see, brother. How's life? So happy to see you after such a long time. I'm gonna leave some personal greetings. Jenny, wow, beautiful. So happy that you come. And I'm very happy to receive some of your life updates. How's life going at the moment? Is the business game still on? Gerion, are you still designer? And how is the design of your life going? And Jenny, are you still DJing? I'm very curious because we also went on the path of DJing. Maybe I give a little bit of updates for my life because I started many years ago with Gerion in our product innovation company. Oh, maybe I drop in my microphone into here. Let's see. Business game is still on. No designer anymore. Yeah, because life is changing, right? I'm curious what happened in your life. So today maybe we can make it interactive and maybe some topics came up. Yeah, I'm happy to give some updates. So this live stream is all about dream life creation and how I created my dream life over the last years. So it was always kind of a dream. Life is changing. Aho, my brother. Life is changing. Sometimes circumstances change. The people in our life change. And yeah, back in the days when we worked together and we were running that office space with a lot of colleagues, and we were designing cool products together, then it was a full workaholic, right? We worked so much and made our dreams possible, and we created amazing products as product designers. And yeah, life changed. Sometimes these changes in life are very tough. Sometimes they are very tough, intense teachings, learnings, where we have to think about what we really want in life. And some years ago, after I worked with Gerion and I was running Manugu, Manufactured Goods, our product innovation startup, my father died, and that was really intense when my father died. Gabriele, that's funny. We talked about Gabriele 2 weeks ago with some beautiful people. Thank you, Gabriele, for bringing these people into my life. We talked about moving to Portugal. Yeah, and shortly after my father died, somehow I felt that something in life has to change. And many things in my life changed. And I went to a very beautiful spiritual festival, like a holistic festival, the New Healing Festival. And there I found on this New Healing Festival, the spiritual festival, I found a new way of being together in conscious connection with beautiful people, with yoga every day and Qigong. And I felt there are so many more areas in the wheel of life. And today I want to talk about the wheel of life as well. Caroline, Shori Matthias, hello, yo brother. Brothers in the house. So I'm talking about my transformation from a workaholic into a more conscious, maybe even spiritual way of living. And since then I went to this festival and I said, I want to live like that. I want to be surrounded with like-minded, conscious people every day. And I want to do yoga every day. I want to do breath work every day. I want to be healthy. I want to eat good. Sorry that you are now in the middle of my eating. Sun surf, kite, and travel. Wow, so many people I haven't seen for a long time. So if you're curious about how to create a dream life, I'm going to share a little bit about my transformation from a workaholic into this house and land owning business hippie, sitting here today and living life a little differently with less work. So I believe, compared to in the old days where I worked with Gerion, who joined at the beginning, I worked 10, 12, 14 hours developing this startup. And now I work 2 or 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours. And mostly after that, I work on myself, on my health. And I believe we all should bring more balance into our life. It's beautiful to use our own business to create something beautiful, meaningful. But life is too short to just work. There are these beautiful countries that we can travel. There are so many beautiful souls out there, so many different perspectives how to approach life, that we should keep on traveling, searching which way of living resonates the most with us. For me, it's very much this way of living here. We bought this little land, this little wooden house here, where I hang my bananas up. No, that was Antonia's piece of art. And sharing a different perspective. So if you have any questions, drop me the questions in the comments. And I'm going to answer all these questions. That's the main intention for my life, to share my experiences so that you can find new inspiration. So if you have questions, I'm also going to draw my favorite coaching tool that I'm using, the Wheel of Life. So you can see which areas we have to talk about, like relationships, the place of living, spirituality, business or job, family. 1, 2, 3 more. I'm going to write them down. And you can ask me all your questions. That's what I'm going to do in the future, even more on my Instagram channel. Offer an holistic approach, how to become happy and healthy in all these areas. So I'm happy to receive your questions. Otherwise, I'm going to take my notes from my last workshops. So this ended all this transformation here in Portugal, and right now I'm living off-grid, solar-powered, with Starlink, with my MacBook, working remotely with clients, and also doing workshops like this. Where is our house? Our house is in the south of Portugal. Our house is in Pedralva, beautiful valley, very close to the ocean. Like I was manifesting, for those who believe, for many years, to live close to the ocean. And in the old days, I don't know if we've been there, Gerion, have we been to the Elbsee in Hilden in Germany? There I had a 25 minutes drive to the lake. And I said, that's something I can accept, to reach the water in 25 minutes. And it became true. Now we are at the west coast and at the south coast. Welcome, Toby. Now I have less than 30 minutes to the ocean, and I love it. It's so amazing that now, I can go to the ocean whenever I like. I have beautiful communities. Then interesting. We never went to the Elbsee. Gerion, then with you, I was in the full workaholic mode. After that, especially in the COVID times. I bought myself a van and I was driving with the team. All together, I found a picture where 5-6 people were sitting in front of the lake with their laptops, and we all worked on the van life community, our latest startup. And yeah, it was really cool. Part of this transformational journey. Yeah, we've never been there together, so now you're invited here to Portugal. I'm curious what you're doing now. Maybe send me an DM what you are doing, where you were guided. And yeah, life is amazing. And the thing I want to share today the most is that we really can create whatever we want in our life. We can create our dream business, dream relationship, dream environment. We can even buy land when we right now don't know how. What I did. Heinrich. That's Phil. Wow, that's another industrial design student colleague, huh? Hello, brother. How's life going? Are you still designing and inventing, building products to change the world? So I'm happy to receive your questions, no matter if about business or family or community. So I'm going to take a note about these areas of life. So this is the wheel of life. And from time to time, I'm going to hold it into the camera, and you can maybe select the topic you want to talk about. So the first topic, which is my favorite topic, the most important topic, and the topic I never took care of when I was studying industrial design or when I was like working as a workaholic, is health and vitality. And health and vitality in this wheel of life, it has 8 areas, became now the main focus. And maybe you've seen my Instagram story today. I start every day with yoga. See you, Gideon. See you next time. Send me a private message. See where you were guided. Much love. So I'm sharing my health and vitality story because I posted today, and this is something I will never change. I will always take care of my body first. Before I run into work, I take care of my body, my mind, and my soul. And every morning I'm asking myself, am I healthy? Do I feel healthy? What is it that my body needs? What is it that my mind needs, my soul needs? But mainly body health. So this wheel of life is very cool, and you can join me, or if you see the video later, you can do it whenever you want. Health and vitality. How healthy do I feel at the moment? I'm gonna rate this from 1 in the center, 5 in the middle of the circle, and a 10 outside of the circle. This is the wheel of life, and I'm sharing that you can do it at home as well. So before I start, I quickly try to log in on the other networks as well. Let's see how this goes. And then I'm going to talk about the Wheel of Life, which is my favorite #1 tool for self-reflection. For me, very, very important to always check in every day with myself and to see what do I really need. And this is something beautiful you can do or should do every single day, because that's going to set the intention and the energy for the whole day. Ask yourself, what do I really need? And these needs, they should be #1 priority. And that can be separated into different areas of your life. And in these areas, you can rate them. How healthy do you feel at the moment? In this moment, Lale is dropping in. Hello, Lale, sister love. So happy that you are in my life. Right now, I'm talking about my life, how I'm creating my dream life every day a little bit more, and how important and necessary health and vitality is. Have you been to my workshop on our gathering? Now's the chance to do it again. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this wheel of life right now and see how far we can come. So health and vitality, you can vote your level of health and vitality, how much or how you feel right now. And for me personally, health and vitality, I feel like a good and stable 6. And then I can ask myself as well, where would I like to grow in this next month, for example, in this year? Yeah, I'm talking about this year. So I would definitely go to 8 or something. And there is more strength, for example, I want to create. There is more practice. I want to do more breath work. Again, because I was breathing really regularly, I left it out for some moments. And also the eating habits with bread and sugar, I really want to change that a lot. And this is something you can do for yourself at home with the Wheel of Life. You can really set intentions and clear steps. For example, one step is eating less bread or sugar in exchange for fruit sugar. Next area. I don't know if we do the full wheel. Maybe I keep half of it for the next live stream. And I'm curious about your questions. Next area is family and community. So this is something which can be splitted for me personally into family and community. So I'm super grateful about my family situation. Hello, Tina.
Ich kann gerade ehrlich gesagt nicht sprechen.
That's amazing.
Aber sonst alles super gut beantwortet. Also sehr ausführlich.
Very nice to see you, Tina. I hope you're good. Are you still sailing and traveling around the world?
Yes. Yeah.
And Tina sent big love and hugs to your family and especially your beautiful children. And thank you so much for being part of my transformation by sailing with me. It was really amazing. One of the biggest adventures of my life. And I'm still super grateful that I had the opportunity to sail with you around the world, around the Mittelmeer. And visit these magical places and explore together, learn together, grow together, have these adventures. So I'm really grateful. And that was a big part. I was traveling. I had some beautiful people around me that made it possible to travel. And that inspired me so much that I wanted to turn this traveling into my real life. So I was really curious and thought about how can I take this into action and travel more and maybe even turn this into my lifestyle. So because that fits very well, one more category of it is, before I go back to my family and community, home and lifestyle. You can truly choose your way of living. When it comes to home and lifestyle, I'm so super happy that I'm living already on an 7 to 8. I can give it an 8. There's a little potential. Maybe I'm on 7.5. And I want to grow into an 8, 8.5. Right now, today, we had a beautiful meeting here for our ruin renovation. So there's the chance that we can build a ruin, rebuild a ruin, and turn our home into an even more beautiful, magical place. And that's for me the next biggest step. Can't wait to make this happen. Otherwise, I'm super happy with the lifestyle. After all that traveling, it was time to ground a little bit, and then we found our house, our land. And I'm so grateful that we manifested it, and we made it possible that we now can live like this. That brings me back to community and family, where I was before, that area of the wheel of life. So with my family, I'm super grateful for my mother, my brother. 2 reasons why I'm here today, because I was from an early age a van lifer and learned camping. The only thing that I want to achieve one day, and also this year, that we live together again, spend more time together. So last year my brother and also my mother was visiting, and that should happen again, that I feel complete with my family, blood family life. And then there is the soul family, and that's something beautiful unfolding right now. And my invitation as well, if you feel a connection to the way of living and creating, I would love to invite you to meet the soul family here. We are building that community right now, which is very connected to our home and lifestyle. So community is also something I'm really happy. I'm even more happy. I got like a 7. My blood family is still in Germany, but my soul family is already around. So I've got a 7. And if I can bring them closer, we want to do now some van parking spots and give the possibility to co-create with us here on our beautiful land. That would make me endlessly happy. So yeah, that's the next step I'm aiming for. Building that community, physical community here in person on our land. And now that's very perfect. A very important part, the next part in the wheel of life, is love and intimacy. And that's something I'm gonna close this live stream with today. With some love and gratefulness for Antonia. She's also in the live stream right now, because she brought me here. And I'm grateful also for any other relationship which brought me here. But this is something very special, because to live a life like this, to live the same approach of health and do yoga every morning together, also in separated practice, but to live the same approach about healthy foods and the same vision about life. This is very special. If you can find somebody in your life, and many people are looking for a partner to motivate each other and to share the same vision in life. And this partner is out there, and there was Knut. Hello, welcome. Your questions are welcome, because we are almost at the end. I'm closing the first piece of the Wheel of Life. If you have any questions about health, vitality, family, community, home, lifestyle, or the love of our life, ask it. And I'm very, very grateful to find somebody who is aligned in the visions, who's also searching for peace in nature. And even more, I was searching for peace in nature, but I was such a workaholic that was not strong enough in my self-love to give me that peace. And I was always running and doing until Antonia came and brought peace, rest, silence, slow living into my life. So I'm very grateful for that. This is right now also an 7 or 8, so I'm very, very fulfilled. There are some projects to come, some visions we share about our strength, health, our soul family and community, how we want to set up our life with upcoming events and ecstatic dances and cacao ceremonies and buildings and much more, that I'm super curious how this will unfold. So that's it for today. That was our first half of the Wheel of Life. If you see the review of that, leave me all your comments in the comments below. Ask me all your comments in the Instagram post. I will go through again and again through this Wheel of Life. And then there are some categories, like the next one is spirituality, and that's like a quick preview for something I'm offering on Sunday. There will be a cacao ceremony, free on donation if you feel like, where I would love to share a little bit about spirituality and how important it is to connect to our heart and to our truth, and to really feel. One of the biggest topics in my life, feeling, listening, trusting the guidance of the universe, our heart, our true self, our soul. And I invite you for that free soul session, cacao ceremony, maybe a little dance as well if Antonio feels like. We have good weather, maybe we can dance and drink cacao outside. And rather than that, you're always welcome to visit us for a personal retreat here. Join us for co-creation. Send us your dreams, visions. We are here to manifest our dream lives together. So let's do it together. Can't wait to create that dream life with all of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating. Daniel, the last chance for the last question. Otherwise, a lot of gratefulness for every participant, for your questions. I'm gonna see you in the next one. I go live on many more Wednesdays and many more Sundays. More to come soon. Follow my Instagram to see the latest updates. Come to Portugal for all our ecstatic dances, cacao ceremonies, celebrations, gatherings, and much more. Stay tuned and see you next time. Thank you. Let's co-create our dream lives. Much, much love. Funny, see you soon. That was my live stream. Oh, now some people dropping in, so if there are questions, you're welcome. Otherwise, I finish this with visit us, come close, let's create our dream lives here in Portugal. Let's build a beautiful community. Let's dance and play. I see it already. We are that community. Together, we can create that new earth, that new way of living.